had been all done Ross's way. He's made the 9 all right, and Martin's made the 9, but Ross's kick is far better than young Martin's.
So Ross is going to hang around?
Certainly will.
Six doesn't change anything. Ross bets 1,200. So if Martin wants to hang around a little longer now.
Yeah, he may think he does. He's got top pair. Be interesting to see what Martin thinks of it, though. Top pair is usually a winner heads up, but Martin's...
He's going all in.
Let's see what Ross wants to do. And here's the match. We see it for the taking if he can read it right.
This is it for Martin Sederkrantz. All in, all or nothing for him. He's behind in the chips.
He doesn't know it. He doesn't know he's behind in the hands. He thinks he's got the best hand here. He thinks he has the best hand, and he's also used the 6 to represent another hand. And I think, depending on how Ross views it, we'll let him make the decision. But see what Ross thinks. He may well just say, "I'm going to call you."
Take the 12, please.
Well, he's asking.
If he's going to make a bet, I suppose, Martin, this is the best bet he could make.
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean,
what's that?
It's the only one that might get him to fold.
So Russell counted off his stack and look at what it leaves him, but he'll also know that this is the matching hinges on this, because he might have put Martin on a draw. The club's coming. He might think, well, this guy's drawing here now. I think it's a 50-50.
Wonder what young Buster would think. I'm just wondering if he's worried about his kicker.
He was about to say something, and then he thought, no, let me have another think about it. I think he was going to say call, but then changed his mind.
It's all or nothing for Martin Sederkrantz.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
And he changed his mind.
Away. And all credit to Martin in that situation. He made one hell of a play there.
And that was a great play indeed by the young Swedish internet player, only 28 years old. You'll see he's won slightly more pots than Ross Boatman, and the pots won by the experienced Englishman have been on average a little smaller than the Swedes.
It's 10-7 of diamonds for Ross Boatman on the button.
This is a lot weaker hand than we've just seen on the button. Let's see how he plays it. There we go.
Raises it right up to 1,200, and a king-jack again.
It's a good hand, but he's out of position, but he's going to have to make a stand sooner or later, so let's let him make the decision for the play. And see how he wants to play this.
So the king-jack, he puts the chips in anyways, but he's putting them in answer to Ross instead of dictating it, as he could have done when he was on the button, and he's flopped a jack.
He's flopped the jack, but the scary card for him is going to be this ace. Let's see how Ross wants to play it.
$1,400 from Ross Boatman. And again, just the call.
Yeah, he can't afford to be wrong here, can he? So he's just called him, but he's kind of stepping into no man's land a bit, but he's pretty safe at the moment. 7.
Ross has hit a pair of 7s now.
Yeah, but it's also giving him potential another draw, which I think we'll spot in a minute. A 9 would give Ross a straight. But now Martin moves all in. This is a good play. He's not letting Ross draw at it. And he's not letting him draw cheaply. So Ross will be put to a decision here. And I think he'll... my prediction is that he will fold it, but we'll see. It's a good play from Martin, this one. He's kind of... he plays bad, and then all of a sudden he comes up with a cracker, doesn't he? But he's just not consistent.
It's when his back's against the wall.
Yeah, he seems like when he has to make a play, when it's all or nothing, he makes it, and the rest of the time he doesn't. So we'll leave it with Ross, and see if Ross can work out the story.
And Ross may be thinking all the way back to when he could have called and maybe should have called on the all-in.
And then once again we go down to gut feeling, and whatever Ross's gut feeling was on as he made the play, he looked up at the stars thinking, oh dear, I think I've got myself in, and maybe he'll change his mind again and call him this time. I think he thought, well, I'm in it, I don't want to be in it. But like I say, back to Ross, and basically, if he does call it, he'll be looking for a 7, a 9 or a 10.
And he calls.
Okay, he's called him. So here we
So
are.
it's all in, all or nothing for Martin Sederkrantz. He's in the lead right now.
He's in
Here you
command.
see the percentage, but
Really, about a 4-1 favourite, or there or thereabouts. Here it is.
and here comes the river.
So deuce of spades.
Deuce of spades. Martin doubles up and stays alive. The pair of jacks is good for Martin Sederkrantz, and we've moved almost back to level with that big all-in bet. And that was a huge one for Martin Sederkrantz. Maybe this will turn his game around.
You know, and all credit to them, they're underneath the lights, they're in, TV arena here, and it's perhaps that that's phasing them a little bit. We don't want to look too aggressive, but here we go. This
Ace
looks like
King
an aggressive
suited
play.
on the button.
It's going to call for aggressive play, and sure enough, Ross says, okay, let's play.
5-9 in hearts. Is he worth 1,000?
Not really, not in no man's land, but he thinks so, so good luck to him.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
And if ever you want to look stupid singleton, you just keep opening your mouth here. Look at this flop. He's picked up the art flush draw with a straight draw, and Ross has picked up the nut straight draw, the 10 Jack Queen King Ace. So here we are for action.
And there's a heart. There's the flush.
And these cards make you look stupid when you call these plays, don't they? They really do.
Cool.
He really is. He has
Here
the
it
top straight,
comes.
but he's already beaten, and he knows there's no outs for it.
Here it is.
There's nothing to see. It's all over. And there it
There
is.
it is, the 6, and he's gone. With the flush, beats the straight from Ross Boatman, and Ross Boatman is gone.
Do you play heads-up practice online?
Yes, I do. Quite often.
And what did you find coming into this, knowing you were going against a well-known, reputable player for the Hendon Mob? What was your biggest concern in playing him?
Not winning, I guess.
There was one pot, he moved all in when I had a 9-10, and I think maybe I should have called that one. I'm not sure. I guess I'll see it when it's on the TV. But he played it well. If he'd moved all in on the turn, I would have called him for sure. But he trap checked me, and if I double him up there, it puts him right back in the game. And I decided to pass. I think now maybe that was a mistake.
Are the eyes poker's ultimate tell? More and more tournament players are wearing sunglasses while they play, turning the windows of the face into mirrors or dark, empty holes. The shades come in all shapes and all sizes. But do they hide what players really feel? Or are they a distraction, something to get your opponent's attention away from your body language? Poker's sunglasses king is Jacarama, who has 350 pair, ranging up to $650 each, and buys new ones every week. And as poker's equivalent to Elton John, Jack